Just hit record. Go to Ecclesiastes 3 then.
Ecclesiastes 3?
Yeah. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Barakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there, man. Yakim Tzadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. I'm the priest Shemar to my right.
It's on the priest Yahweh.
And hey, man, we've been blessed. Again, every time we're able to do these lessons, these in transit after camp, it's a blessing the Most High putting the Spirit in us to continue teaching His Word. And there's a lot of current affairs happening. Things that's going on in Venezuela, all throughout the world, man. All right, different political war games and these different nations playing chess with each other. And it's our duties as the prophets to comment on it and link it with scriptures, man. So without further ado, you go to Ecclesiastes 3 and 1.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there's a season.
Yep.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yep. There's a time to every particular purpose, man. Now, I think when you jump down to verse 8, it tells us what time we're in.
When we jump down, let's continue to...
Jump down to verse 8.
Right,
time for peace, time for war.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
Mm-hmm.
A time of war and a time of peace.
There's a time for war and a time of peace. And as you can see, all throughout what's going on in particular Venezuela, when you look on that situation, there's a lot of 4D chess being played, man. A lot of nations are using nowadays. What nations use now is news. All right, like if the U.S. is doing something, what Russia would do is they'll have Russia RT America expose what the U.S. is doing and put it out there, because information is like the fight against secrecy. You know what I'm saying? So you could expose somebody's plan to giving information out there. So a lot of just like on RT, I was watching. They had something called blowback. What's a blowback? A lot of these countries that America is invading, you have people leaving those particular countries. All right. For refuge and trying to find refuge in Europe, man. So people are saying, wait a minute, what the hell is causing this? Wait a minute, it's America going into countries such as Syria, Libya, and fucking the shit up, man.
The same thing was going on. Actually, all the migrants coming from the Middle East, and they going and they invading Russia. Not Russia, they invading Europe, Germany, all that. That's the result of they're called refugees. Mm-hmm. That's the result of the endless wars that's going on in the Middle East, endless wars that's going on in Venezuela. Now, I guarantee you, once they invade Venezuela, if they threaten to invade Venezuela, I guarantee you, United States get a bunch of people coming over here. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to change the landscape of America.
Yeah, I mean, what they try to do to get into Venezuela right now is they're trying to have this guy Juan Guaido pretty much get assassinated, get arrested, so they could use it as a means
to invade. But
it's again, you playing chess. These nations are playing chess. So Venezuela spot that move, and you had the Venezuelan government protecting this fucking dude, man. This guy's what he's doing is illegal over there, but it was actually protecting him, man, because they know
if something happened to him, that's gonna give the United States government the means to go up in it. Okay, now we going up in there.
That's how they got them. You had this guy, John Bolton. He flashed 5,000 troops in Colombia. So they using war tactics, they using mind games,
they're using proxy armies, and Russia, and you got Russia and China and Iran over there, and what they doing, they all allies too. Russia, China, and Iran. What they doing, they are protecting, and keeping Maduro, in its
in place,
in power.
Yeah, and you know what, man, this alliance that they have, it's not new. They're trying to make it look like Russia is some big bad enemy. Look, man, Russia been allied with Venezuela for over 15 years, man. 15, 20 years. This ain't no new alliance, man. All right? So a lot of mainstream information that they putting out there, a lot of it's bullshit. You can read that 8th verse again and then jump to Revelation 6 and 4.
This is back in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8. Mm-hmm. A time of love and a time of peace. Mm-hmm. It's like a time of love and a time to hate.
A time to hate, man. All right? This fake love everybody bullshit doctrine, all right, is going to get out the window. The scriptures are speaking about what? When you read the book of Matthew 24, it tells you that since iniquity is going to abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. So a lot of these niggas that's joined hand in hand with the so-called white man, all right, you're going to pay for that, man. All right, you're going to see that these so-called white people turn on you, lynch you. All right, lynching is going to be brought back, raping,
And that's a spirit you brought that out, because we was bringing that out to camp today, and La Shalom was like, hey, you know something? A lot of men gonna get raped too.
Right.
A lot of men gonna get gang raped by them foreign mercenaries, by Interpol, the United States, right? Not the United States, the UN, because most of them consist of foreign troops, and they don't understand English. And what do you think is going to happen, man? If they tell you to put your hands up or lay on the floor, you don't comply because you don't understand what they're saying. They're going to kill you.
Yep. That's in the Purge.
Exactly.
They show you that in the first Purge. They had that nothing was happening, right? People was just chilling on the Purge, like nobody wanted to kill nobody.
Partying and shit.
They were partying like, fuck it, we about to get this money. So they had to intervene. How did they intervene? Russian mercenaries that weren't speaking no fucking English, man. They were just killing. All right? Nazi flags out and all that. So they're gonna stage propaganda. They're gonna add to the race riots, man. They're gonna have false flag events, all right, to force people's hands, man.
That's right. So you said go to Revelation, right?
Revelation 6 and 4. No, you read the whole.
Let me finish this out real quick. Back in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
Yeah, and quote unquote, ain't no peace in the Middle East. All right. Right now, the skirts has been turned, and America is being seen as for what it is, which is the big bad guy. Really, America is the one that's fucking everything up for everybody, man. Everybody's trying to be diplomatic with each other. Everybody's trying to live in peace and harmony. But the so-called white man, we're going to bring it out in Revelation, the 6th chapter, that's not in him, man. That's not in his nature for peace.
Exactly.
All right, his nature is to take and conquer. See, back in the ancient times, in the ancient world, such as the Romans and the Greeks, the so-called white man was outright with it. Listen, I'm going to take your shit, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for war. I'm going to besiege it, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to conquer.
They're sending an ambassador to you.
Yeah, but now they have to do shit slickly. How do they do shit slickly? Sanctions, all right? Which sanctions only affect the people. Look, the point of a sanction is this, man. To destabilize the government, man. It's to fuck up the
people uprise.
Yeah, to make the people uprise, because sanction really only affect the poor. Fuck the poor up. So they're gonna get pissed off at the government and stage uprisings, man. That's some sneaky bullshit. You know, they ain't direct.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's exactly what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Revelation chapter
6 verse 4.
6 verse 4. Okay. It says, and there went out another horse that was red.
Yep. There went out another horse that was red. Genesis the 25th chapter. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
Right.
That red dragon is talking about Esau, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, and power was given to him that
given. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the head. So as the scriptures tell us in the book of Psalms 14, the white man is the Most High's whipping stick, is the Most High's sword. This particular planet Earth, everything that he has was given to him, all right, by Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, man.
That's right. So it says right here, it says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
To take peace from the opposite of peace is war, man. All right. So the so-called white man, you could get that in Psalm 76. It says he weighs violence in his hands.
Here it comes.
You know what I'm saying? The so-called white man is about pride and violence, man. All right. Don't you know that the price of oil, right? Check this out. The price of oil when Chavez was in power, he could pretty much have it to where oil was being sold at 5 cents per gallon, bro.
That's right.
And he was gonna do that. Hugo Chavez was gonna set oil to be $50 a barrel because Venezuela has the largest oil reserves, and the man was pretty much giving out money, man. But guess what? Oil companies don't profit from things being stable. Oil is profitable when there's wars and rumors of wars and uprising. That's when war is profitable. That's when you can skyrocket the price up and fluctuate it. But if it's at a stable price, ain't nobody gonna be making no money, man. All right. So the so-called white man needs these particular wars and all these stuff, to make profit, man. They don't give a fuck if billions die in the process, man. All right. These people are fucking ruthless, man. They don't have no quote-unquote soul or conscience. You know, after a while, if it was a Jake, they'd have been like, damn, man, billions of people, you know what I'm saying? Jake will feel bad. But the spirit that's in him is not upright, man.
So, you should get some Psalm 76 and what?
So I think verse 5.
Let me see.
Says he's wearing violence.
The stout-hearted are spoiled. They have slept.
Oh,
It's not that.
it's not Psalm 76?
Not 76. It's only go to 12. You said stay stout-hearted. You said
Psalm 76 and 5. Try Psalm 73.
that's what I think it is. Psalm 73.
Yeah, it's one of the Psalm 70 somethings.
Okay, 73. 70. Right. says fear no good. All right,
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It says
75 and 6, but you can start up.
Okay.
You can start up if you want. Yeah, the point is in 6 though.
Okay. All right, for there, all right, this is Psalm 73 verse 4. For there is no bands in
start that one, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We got time. There's a lot of traffic.
It says Psalm 73 verse 1, a psalm of Asaph. Truly Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. It says, verse 2, but as for me,
clean heart, pure mind.
Clear mind.
How you get that though? With the word.
Do the reading of the book.
Yeah, the scriptures talk about, the cleanse, the washing of the word.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says, but as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps were well near slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Sometimes you get like that, you know what I'm saying? The flesh get weak. You see all these wicked ass people out here. Primarily so-called white man. He got these nice plush apartments. He ain't worried about shit. His bills ain't backed up. He got a couple thousands in his bank account while you here struggling, even though you're doing the work of the Lord.
He got more than a couple of thousand.
Yeah, I'm talking about even the average so-called cracker has a minimum of $5,000 in their bank account. That's like nothing to them. And here you are struggling in the ghettos or whatever it might be, and you're doing living check to check, and you're doing the work of the Lord. Sometimes your flesh is like, man, what the fuck, man,
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says, all right, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there is no bands in their death, but their strength is firm.
There's no bands in their death, meaning, when they die, they don't go out in pains like we do, man. The fucking Rockefellers and all that. They just go out pretty much in peace. You can actually click the Hebrew word there for bands. There's no bands in their death.
Let me see.
Pangs, pangs. No pain. You know what I'm saying?
Bond, fetter, pangs, hand.
Mm-hmm. They go out. They go out in peace, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shubash, scuba.
Car. Let me see. Car, tazabak. Khar tazabah.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, which is pangs. Like, they don't go out, as we go out in Jake, you know what I'm saying?
On some fucked up.
Yeah, some fucked up healthcare plans that could barely take care of us. A lot of them, they just go out, they go out in their riches.
Payments.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, for there is no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Mm-hmm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither.
They're not in trouble as other men, all right? What are some of the troubles that we go through, man? My fucking rents due, this, that, and third. Pretty much all these bills racing through your mind. That's primarily what a lot of our people go through, because the scriptures, Deuteronomy 28, the 28th chapter talks about, curse shall be thy basket. The worst thing you want to do, too, is have a business sometimes, man, because you have a business, that shit's going to be on your mind. Like, fuck, I got to make this much, that much to keep my shit afloat, and the profit and the taxes. It's just more shit on your mind, bro.
And then if you do have some kind of stable, legitimate business, what Esau does, he jack up the rent on you. You know what I mean? If your business is doing somebody good and you holding it down, then you got to pay more rent now. And then you just getting above. You probably just getting by with the rent you paying. Now Esau make you pay another $1,500, another $2,000. That's a store that breaks your shit. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're like, damn, I can't afford this over $2,000 a week. I mean, in a month.
You just hit break even.
Now you in a hole now.
Yeah, now you paying to just have your business, and that shit just weighing on your mind, man. You're like, fuck, man, hope I get enough customers, and that shit just, man.
Hoping that your customers, you hoping that you get customers, you hoping that business stay afloat. You know what I mean? Business flourish, but
at the same time, you want America to be destroyed. So you're like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want America to go down, but then you want your business to stay afloat. It's yo, damn.
Yeah, but the average Jake, they're not looking for America to go down, so they just looking for their business to stay afloat. Yeah. That's what basically that's what it is. You know what I mean? They ain't looking for America to go down.
Yeah, but I know there's brothers in the truth that they own a particular own businesses, bro.
Yeah,
there's brothers out there in Texas, they got that dental thing.
Yeah,
they need customers, brother, to eat. You know what I'm saying? See, so shit like that be weighing on your mind. At least don't have to worry about none of that, bro.
Fuck, I hear a dog.
Somebody had a dog, but at least don't have to worry about none of that. They don't have to worry about my car business. They have anything they desire, they have it.
That's right. That's why it says they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Yeah. As a chain, violence covered them as a garment.
Pride compasses them as read that again.
It says, therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain.
Yeah, they wear that pride, boy. So-called white man is fucking proud. Nothing can take him down. He's gonna go on forever.
Yep.
That's how come he makes these particular TV shows 30, 50 years, 100,000 years in the future. And he's still on top, ruling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's still speaking English. You know?
That's right. It says violence covered them as a garment.
Now, violence, when you look up the word violence, it means injustice. All right, what's just? Justice keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. So, injustice would be the opposite of that. So the so-called white man, everything he does is he prone to sin from a youth. All right, coming straight out the womb. All right, because it's not in an Israelite spirit to be a faggot, a homosexual, none of that. All right, the so-called white man, that's in his nature, man. All right, to break the law, statutes, and commandments. Everything he do, he's the opposite of what the Messiah wants us to be, man.
Okay.
He's Satan incarnate. Satan means adversary, man. All right, so instead of peace and just dealings in the planet Earth, he deals with war and violence and injustice, man. All right.
Okay. It says their eyes stand out with fatness.
Mm-hmm.
They have more than hearts could wish.
Bro, they have every fucking thing, man. All right, they have people. They have massive amount of land, bro. They print money.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They still cannot be satisfied, man. They still want more. They want your soul. How are they gonna take your soul in the form of that RFID microchip?
That's right.
So-called white man, as they said, look, man, we want Venezuelan oil. Meanwhile, America is the largest producer of oil in the world. I don't mean they'll have the most oil, but they produce the most oil. You know what I'm saying? But they want more. They want more oil. They want more money. All right. They want all the world's natural resources. All right, and they don't give a fuck if they have to kill billions of people in the process to do so, man.
That's right.
Hey, with that, you can go to John chapter 10, verse 10, bro. Oh, this nigga trying to go to John chapter 10, verse 10 out.
Come.
Saying so that's a so-called white man pretty much going around the whole planet Earth, conquering, imposing his will on people. But that's what the Most High set him up to do.
That's right.
So it's all the will of the Lord, man, because the Most High gave him that power, and the Most High is going to take it from him, that power via his son, Yahweh Shai.
This is John verse 10 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
The thief cometh not but for to kill. Slack it. The thief cometh not for to steal, but for to steal and to kill.
And that's every time you look at, they like to say, when Jay come in the neighborhood, they go to neighborhood.
Sure. When Esau come in.
But when Esau go in the country, there goes a fucking country, man. All right? Because he's going to come in there in the guise of democracy, in the guise of peace, to rape, rob, murder, and take all your natural resources and impose his wicked ass democracy and philosophy upon your nation, man, to the point that it's crazy. Just like how they did in the time of the Greeks with Antiochus.
Yep.
They do that now, man. They westernize a particular place, and if that nation wants to uphold its commandments and things that they've been taught, covering a woman in modest apparel, no adultery, no homosexuality. You had this one particular guy out there that stoned the homosexuals.
Rooney.
Yeah, America will say, listen, that's wrong. According to who? According to y'all? So they'll go in there, thief, rob, murder, all right, and pretty much dictate how they want the world to be, man.
That's right.
Which is hypocritical, man.
They take over your they take over your land. As once they come in there and they take over your shit, now your woman is out of order.
Yep.
They start putting up, they become westernized.
Yeah.
To the point where their kids is bucking up, their women is out of order. Now you got a McDonald's there. It's all about think about that shit.
Yeah,
man.
it's true. Yeah, they put the McDonald's
You got
there.
McDonald's there. Now they have become westernized now.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got a White
Bitches
Castles,
wearing pants.
women wearing pants. They show you in Iraq, some bitch was on a pole.
Don't tell me that, bro.
She was on a pole, bro. That's twerking, bro.
Wow.
And she had on. It was in Iraq, bro. Now back before when Saddam was there, what do you think would have happened to that bitch, bro?
She been put to death.
But she was on a pole.
Wow.
But she still she was covered, but you could tell she had a nice body though. She was just twerking, boom, 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 boom.
So she was an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? She was an Israelite in that in an Iraqi body, one of the Middle Eastern bodies, but that Israelite nigga woman spirit twerking on the goddamn. That's crazy, bro. That shows you, man, that so they particular way of life just went to shit, man.
Yeah, because America's over there, man.
Yeah, they threw their way of life out the window, bro.
Not all of them, just some of them. You got the majority of them that's still trying to keep their way of life and their culture.
Yeah.
But they become westernized now, man. And then you got half that's that has embraced the Western, you know, the Western civilization way of thinking, man.
Just like how Antiochus did to us during the time of the Maccabees, bro. You had certain of us
that was keeping the laws.
You had Eleazar, an old dude that was like 90 years old, that spit out the pork and said, "Man, I'd rather die than eat this shit."
He didn't even take it. He didn't take it.
Okay.
They forced him. They told him.
I'm talking about Eleazar in the Second Maccabees 16:8.
But I don't think he touched the pork. I don't think he ate the pork.
Oh, some said spit out. Maybe he just spit at them.
I don't think he ate the pork. What he did was
not eat it, brother. I think they put it in his mouth and he spit it out.
Yeah.
Cause I remember that we were reading it today. It said spit out, but I could double check.
That's wicked, boy. You trying to? Oh man.
Trying to force it, but he spit it out. Well, I don't think. But I could double check, man, because maybe he.
I know they was telling him, you know, like, have your food, but make it seem like, you know, if we talk about the same person, have your. I'm saying we switch the provision, make it.
Yes.
It could be kosher, but let's make it seem like you eating pork.
Yes.
He was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, him. Yep. He said, man, I'd rather just die. Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't want to stay.
I don't want to stay in my. Right. That's right.
And stay in my name, and these young guys thinking that in my old age I went off. Fuck
exactly.
You.
It's him. That's Eleazar. That's you. That's Second Maccabees chapter 16 verse 18. If we had the Apocrypha, man, it'd been nice to go into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna download it again. I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow and get another get a set, SD card on them,
Yeah, we need that. You need that, brother. We need that. We need the Apocrypha, man.
I had it, but I had to, I didn't have that much room, so.
Yeah. So that's that St. John 10:10. That was it.
Yeah, that was it. There's more. It says back in John 10:10, the thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Yeah, man. See, Yahushua came and gave us life, man. All right. So let's just tell you in the book of Proverbs 21:16 that he that wandered not the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Okay.
So what Yahushua did, all right, in the form of his word, all right, the Comforter, St. John 6:63, he quickened us, man, all right, with this word, and we became alive again, man. Prior to this knowledge, we were dead out there in the world, dead from the neck up. Hey, since I mentioned that, then we got a little bit of time. You go to Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1. We were dead in our sins, bro. All the shit we were doing. I mean, we sinned, we still go off, all right, but not willingly, you know what I'm saying? And not ignorantly, okay?
Yeah, this is Ephesians chapter 2, verse 1. And you have ye quickened, which means make alive, who were dead in trespass.
We're dead in trespass.
And sin.
Exactly. We're dead in our trespasses and sin. So that's how we were dead, all right? But Yahushua came and gave us life, man. All right? Starting with, about Abba Bivens, all the apostles and elders and the men that he used to spread that life, man. All right? To bring us back onto,
That's right.
Onto him, You got any closing statements, brother?
Basically, man, this is a fight. You came out there that's strong and that's sincere. Stay in this fight, man, because we almost out this bitch. Because just look what's going on in the news, man. So let's stay strong, Akim. That's my closing statement. Man. Stay strong, man. And that's something for myself too. Stay strong and stay focused, man.
Also, look, the boss said the show. We gotta start saying we. We all gotta stay strong. You guys say you stay strong. We gotta stay strong.
We stay strong. That's what I said. Me, myself too.
Me too, brother. Me too.
Stay strong and let pray. Most I put that strength for you. Know what I'm saying? That keep doing what we doing. So with that, I ain't got nothing else to say, brother.
Hey, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah, Kwadash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. And salutations to the whole elect out there, man. You Akim Tasadakim that do this thing, they have more truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.